Yo, welcome back guys. So today this video is going to be showcasing what's inside my testing bag, which is down here. And this is going to be following on from a previous video which was showing you what's inside my tool bag as an apprentice. So let's dive straight into it. Right, so straight off the back, the tool bag itself is a Velocity tool bag. This model is the ETB 7.5 testing bag. So I'll run you around the bag, straight from the front. You've got 3 pouches here, so let's open these up. They're just like your standard pouches. So Nick, my boss, he puts his link leads, so the R1, R2 link leads in here. I don't really use these for anything. I think because I would probably use them for stickers if I had stickers in my bag. However, Nick has them in his bag, so that's what I would use them for. It's got a cool Velcro front, so they're quite handy to put little bits and bobs in. And then this is a big pouch. So in there, I normally hide my continuity tester. So that's nice and hidden away, so I can quickly grab that out for a little bit of fault finding or anything like that. That's what's in the front of my bag. So mainly it's just a continuity tester, and obviously all the other pockets are empty. Not getting the full use out of the bag, but it's one of them, hey ho. Running around to the side, we have a couple pen slots here, and then a pocket here which you can put like your cassette tape things for your cassette tapes. That's like movies, I think. But you know what I mean, like the tapes for your brother label printer. However, Velocity do a bag solely for the cassettes and the brother label printer to fit nicely in. So check them out. Right, let's spin the bag round. On the back, I don't know why I did that, like there's something cool on the back. There's nothing cool on the back, it's just this protective padding so you can put it up against stuff. Right, let's spin it around again. So on this side, we've got tape holder there. We've got another one of those pockets, well, pouches for the cassette tapes or anything that you may want to put in there. And then we've got these 2 eyelet rings. So if you want to click anything on, you can. Right, and then another cool feature about this bag is the handle. So the way it comes apart is you pinch these 2 brass levers and then that bit comes out. And to put it back in, you literally just push it in and then that folds out the way. So that's quite quick and easy. Sometimes it does pop out, but I think that's just when I don't fully click it in all the way, so that's my bad. Right, and then on the top, then you're presented with this orange like paracord, bungee cord type stuff. Obviously you can make it bigger or smaller, tighter. And then a lot of the time, like slide the iPad under here or pieces of paper that you're gonna want to quickly access. So that's quite handy. Right, I've unzipped the bag so it's not going to be noisy when we take a look inside. So let's take the lid off and see what we're greeted with. Boom. Right, so let's start with the main compartment of the bag. So I'll flop these out on this side and then let's have a look in the main compartment. Boom. Right, I've turned the light on so we might get a bit of flickering now, but it should be alright. So that's the bag open. Straight away you can see I've got my crocodile clips here just for ease of access and to stop me losing them, because if you do a lot of testing, well, yeah, you know you always lose them or you always leave one behind somewhere. Then we've got the R1, R2 link leads, which obviously they will always come out for R1, R2 or you're doing your end-to-end ring tests, anything like that. They're just super handy and good there, easy accessible. Right, there's a little flap here, Velcro flap. So you pull that up and then pull this compartment up. And then we're presented with what you've all come here to see. So straight away you can see the tester and loads of other goodies. I'm not going to talk about too much here. I'm going to take all of this out and run through what's inside. But then I want to run you through inside this bag because I think it's very cool. Like, as you can see, all this nice foam padding for all the protection and stuff. So this is where it's all laid out. And then I'll take it out, plop it over there, and I'll run you through it. That's the bag completely emptied. So what we're left with now is these dividers. So even the base of the bag is completely lined in this nice foam. So it's very protective and it's like it feels like a nice new carpet. But yeah, so very nice. So the cool feature I liked about this bag as soon as I saw it was the customization of it. So it's only little, but it's super handy. So I've got this set up currently, so my tester will fit there, I can put stuff there and I can put stuff here, and then they can't cross over and they've got a bit of protection, like it's nice and padded. But you can customize this to however you want. So you could literally rip this out and have a big slot there and a little slot there, or you can rip that off. So it's all Velcro, so as you can hear, and you can just have one big like slot for throwing it all in if you're not bothered about it all clashing together. Yeah, so that's really it for the internal of the bag. Now I'll run you through what I took out of the internal, and then we'll flip over to this side. So let's give you some context. This tester is the TIS MFT Pro, and it's the one you would have seen all over online, which is like touchscreen. So if I turn it on now, hold this button, and then I'll run you through a few little things. So straight away, as it comes on, you can see continuity resistance, IR, RCD trip time, like your loop impedance, so your ZE, your ZS's, your PFCs. So it's super easy to use, and there's loads of cool different features. So this tester obviously can do like your EV testing. So like I said a second ago, this can do the EV testing. I do actually have the EV adapter, because you need a special adapter to test the EV chargers. However, I've not got that with me today, it's in the unit, so we'll have to skip that. However, normally that is in my testing bag. But yeah, so that's the look of it. So it's on a stand, which is quite handy. And then port-wise, the ports are on the top. So obviously you've got the live, neutral, earth ports, and then obviously the top one as well. From the sides, you can get this strap. However, I don't really like the design of the strap, being completely honest. It's not like your traditional mega strap where it goes nice around your neck. This one, when you put it on, it doesn't really sit that nice. Right, sorry about that, I'm back. So I think that's pretty much this covers. I will try and do an in-depth detail video on how to use this tester. Obviously, if anyone else has one out there, then I don't know, maybe it might be quite helpful for me showing you how I use it. Obviously, most people use it the same way, but yeah. So I have had a few comments on that. I'm going to try and get that done. I'll probably just do it test in my house, like the traditional test. So all them ones you can see on the screen right now. Right, so let's turn that off and put that to the side for a minute. So putting that to the side, this here is so normally this acts as like the live probe as such. So this tester, when it's not like the mega one where you start, as soon as you come in contact with, like, put the probe on the live, it automatically starts testing, say if you're doing a ZS. Whereas this one, it doesn't. You have to manually click the test button. So yeah, that's one feature I don't really like. So you have to click the test button. However, they've invented this, so you press the obviously test button, and then it'll start testing. So that just plugs into the top. So that's the testing probe. Then we've got the Q-Tech plug top, we call them. So obviously it's telling you if live and neutral is the right way round, or you got an earth fault, neutral fault, or anything like that. It's normally just to check polarities right, I think it's called. So we've got this one here, which is the TIS plug top tester. So you actually get your probes, take the end off, and plug that end in to that plug top. And that is to save taking this like attachment off. I'll show you this attachment in a minute. I just want to carry on with this, otherwise I switch around too much and get confused where I'm trying to show you. So yeah, that's this one. That's obviously just your live, neutral, earth. And then these are very similar to this, apart from this is for lighting. So these are all your different bulb attachments, like the bayonets, the twists, like the E14 or E27s. And then what's this one on the end? Oh, so that's your GU10. So that's like your typical downlight testing port. So that's all the stuff out of the internal of the bag covered. So let's flip on to technically the roof of the bag, but it's on the underside. So straight away, what I like to do is my probes, obviously, which potentially could stab you, because let's face it, we've all done that and it's not the best. It doesn't actually hurt that much, but it's one of them. It's just, yeah, you don't really want to do it all the time every time you get in a bag. So I leave these, I could put these facing down, but I leave them out flapping around with a bit of length so you can see them, as well as these, which obviously plug into the tester, so you can quickly grab them and then just literally pull that out and then give them a shake, completely untangled, and you've got both ends which you're going to need. So let's put them to the side. Another cool thing about this one is the test leads are very long, as you can see. So that's this side covered. This side of the bag, I have the other attachment, which is the plug top one. So that comes with like a braided cable, and then the live, neutral, earth, and obviously the plug top, which you plug in your plug. So that's what's in this side of the bag. So they're two big pouches, and then a big zippable pouch, which is, again, you can put your big stickers or your iPad or anything like that in there. Another little thing I like to add is normally as well, I have my locking off kit with me all the time, whether that be I'm testing a commercial premises or a flat where you have to isolate somewhere else and then go and test in the area you're testing. So obviously you need to lock it off. Obviously that's just common practice, but I'd just like to mention that to other apprentices that are watching this. And then also, but obviously Nick's got it, we have the iPad, so we put the results into the iPad. I don't think I've ever done a paper schedule as such. I've only ever done them at college. That's just the done thing at college. Obviously they're not going to have loads of iPads for you to use. So yeah, that's been what's inside my testing bag and running you through my tester. Not in depth, this video was never going to be in depth. It's more just my main 2 tool bags, what's inside them. And yeah, I think I've covered that fairly well. I know it's been a bit of a rush video, but that's it really. So thanks for watching and I'll catch you next one. Bye.